In 1969, the Pacific Ocean became the unwitting recipient of a massive plastic payload. A cargo ship en route to a manufacturer lost several containers overboard. These containers held millions of tiny plastic pellets, the raw material for countless plastic products. The spill went largely unnoticed initially, but soon these pellets began washing ashore. Beaches across the Pacific, from California to Japan, were soon littered with plastic. Marine life, mistaking the pellets for food, ingested them, leading to widespread contamination. The contamination spread throughout the food chain, impacting many species. Seabirds, fish, and marine mammals suffered, highlighting the devastating impact of plastic pollution. The impact was felt across the delicate ocean ecosystem. The incident marked a turning point in understanding the pervasive threat of plastic waste. The containers bobbed and weaved in the water before finally succumbing to the ocean's depths. As the containers broke apart, millions of tiny plastic pellets were released into the vast expanse. The currents carried the pellets far and wide, dispersing them across the Pacific. Unbeknownst to anyone at the time, this seemingly small event would have far-reaching consequences. The pellets, resembling fish, eggs, or other natural food sources, proved irresistible to marine creatures. Fish, seabirds, and even larger marine mammals unknowingly consumed the plastic, filling their stomachs. The plastic pellets offered no nutritional value, leading to malnutrition and starvation in some cases. In other instances, the plastic accumulated in the animals' digestive systems, causing blockages and internal injuries. The effects of the plastic ingestion were devastating, impacting the health and survival of countless marine animals. Seabirds, in particular, were heavily affected, as they often fed their chicks the plastic pellets. The chicks, unable to digest the plastic, suffered from stunted growth and weakened immune systems. As the plastic pellets made their way up the food chain, they also began to accumulate toxins. These toxins, absorbed from the surrounding seawater, further exacerbated the harmful effects of the plastic. The 1,969 spill served as a harsh reminder of the interconnectedness of the ocean ecosystem. It showed how a single event could have cascading effects, impacting a wide range of species. The incident also highlighted the urgent need for greater awareness and action to address plastic pollution. The beaches, once pristine and inviting, were now marred by the presence of countless plastic pellets. The waves crashed against the shore, carrying more and more of the tiny plastic spheres. Children playing on the beach unknowingly built sandcastles with plastic. The plastic was becoming an integral part of the coastal environment. The local communities, initially unaware of the dangers, began to notice the increasing amount of plastic. Fishermen found plastic pellets in the stomachs of the fish they caught. Tourists complained about the unsightly plastic littering the beaches. The spill was slowly but surely taking its toll on the local economy and environment. Scientists began to investigate the extent of the contamination, collecting samples and conducting research. Their findings revealed the alarming truth about the pervasive nature of plastic pollution. The plastic pellets were not only present on the beaches, but also in the water column and seabed. The plastic had become an integral part of the marine ecosystem. The incident served as a catalyst for change, sparking a global movement to address plastic pollution. People from all walks of life began to realize the urgent need to protect our oceans. The 1,969 plastic pellets spill was a tragedy, but it also served as a wake-up call. It was a reminder of the devastating impact of human activities on the environment. The world needed to take action to prevent future spills and reduce plastic consumption. The incident highlighted the importance of responsible waste management and the need for sustainable alternatives. The spill was a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. The health of the oceans is essential for the health of the planet. The spill was a call to action, urging people to protect our oceans from the scourge of plastic waste. The plastic pellets continued to wash ashore, a constant reminder of the environmental disaster. The marine animals continued to suffer, their lives threatened by the plastic contamination. The beaches remained littered with plastic, a testament to the pervasive nature of plastic pollution. The incident served as a turning point, galvanizing efforts to address the growing crisis of marine pollution. The world began to wake up to the dangers of plastic waste. The spill was a catalyst for change, sparking a global movement to protect our oceans. The incident highlighted the urgent need for greater awareness and action. The world needed to take action to prevent future spills and reduce plastic consumption. The spill was a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. The health of the oceans is essential for the health of the planet. The spill was a call to action, urging people to protect our oceans. The incident marked a turning point in understanding the pervasive threat of plastic waste. The world began to wake up to the dangers of plastic waste. The 1,969 plastic pellet spill served as a stark wake-up call, galvanizing environmental scientists and policymakers to address the growing crisis of marine pollution. The incident spurred extensive research into the effects of plastics on marine life, revealing the long-term consequences of plastic ingestion and the bioaccumulation of toxins. Public awareness campaigns were launched to educate people about the dangers of plastic waste and the importance of responsible disposal. The culmination of these efforts was the first international conference on marine pollution held in 1972. This conference brought together experts from around the world to discuss strategies for preventing future spills, reducing plastic consumption, and cleaning up existing pollution. The images of dying seabirds and contaminated beaches were hard to forget. Scientists began to meticulously document the scale of the problem. They tracked the movement of plastics through ocean currents, studied the effects of microplastics on plankton, and assessed the damage to coral reefs. The data painted a grim picture. But with increased awareness came action. Dedicated volunteers organized beach cleanups, removing tons of plastic debris from coastlines. Innovative engineers developed new technologies for capturing plastic waste in rivers and harbors. Legislators introduced stricter regulations on plastic production and disposal, aiming to curb the flow of pollution at its source. The conference in 1972 was a landmark event. Nations came together, acknowledging the shared responsibility for protecting the oceans. Agreements were forged to limit the dumping of plastics at sea, promote recycling initiatives, and support research into biodegradable alternatives. The road ahead was long and challenging. but the world had finally recognized the urgency of the problem. The spill acted as a catalyst for change. The 1969 spill, though tragic, ultimately catalyzed a global movement to protect our oceans from the scourge of plastic waste. It forced people to confront the consequences of their actions and to rethink their relationship with the natural world. The legacy of the spill is a reminder that even the smallest actions can have a profound impact on the environment. It also serves as an inspiration to continue the fight for a cleaner, healthier ocean for future generations. The fight is far from over. But the seeds of change were planted in 1969, and the movement continues to grow stronger every day. The world learned a harsh lesson. The price of convenience was the health of the ocean. But the world also learned that collective action could make a difference. The 1969 spill was a turning point. It marked the beginning of a new era of environmental awareness and responsibility. The work continues to this day. The lessons learned from the 1969 spill continue to guide efforts to combat plastic pollution and protect the world's oceans. The memory of the event serves as a constant reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need for sustainable practices. The movement to protect the oceans is a testament to the power of collective action. The efforts of scientists, policymakers, and concerned citizens have made a difference, but there is still much work to be done. The fight against plastic pollution is a long and arduous one. But the progress made since 1969 is a source of hope and inspiration. The world is more aware of the problem than ever before. And there is a growing commitment to finding solutions. The 1969 Pacific plastic spill was a tragedy, but it also sparked a global movement to protect the oceans. The legacy of the spill is a reminder that even the darkest moments can lead to positive change. The fight for a cleaner, healthier ocean continues. And the world is united in its determination to succeed.